Hello, everyone. Tonight I will talk about the mindfulness of the breath before we proceed to metta meditation. Now, when we do meditation, there are several appropriate objects of meditation. In fact, the Buddha mentioned about 40 different methods that we can use. 40 different objects that we can use for meditation. When we do metta meditation, metta is certainly one good object for meditation. And the other one is mindfulness of the breath. In fact, we are using both objects of meditation for our weekly session. As was mentioned in the earlier session, the starting point of any meditation practice is maintaining moral purity by observing the 5 precepts for lay devotees. Sila, or the practice of moral purity, is the foundation on which we build our efforts to cultivate the mind. Because when we create negative karma, such as breaking the 5 precepts, this actually becomes a serious obstacle in our meditation practice. For instance, if you want to make progress in metta meditation, we should not be involved in killing or harming living beings. Or when it comes to speech, not to speak things that are hurtful, especially with malicious intent, or also depriving people of their belongings, such as stealing things from them. So maintaining our moral conduct should be consistent with our meditation practice. Another important quality is the practice of patience. Because when you drop the practice too early, especially when you don't see the results turning out as what you expected, you will not be able to make progress in this method. So you need patience. The other thing about patience is that you should not give in to aversion or anger, because this will undermine the practice of loving kindness. Breath meditation is one way of developing meditation. When we meditate properly, the quality of mindfulness is always there. So when you meditate, mindfulness is always there. When your mindfulness deepens, you will experience tranquility. There is a very well-known Zen master, the late Thich Nhat Hanh. He once said that you don't have to die to experience the kingdom of heaven or pure land. What you need to do is to live in the present moment. And this is where you can experience the kingdom of heaven or pure land. You be in the present moment. That is where you find peace. Now, Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh is a global spiritual leader. He's also a poet and peace activist, and is revered throughout the world for his teachings on mindfulness, on global ethics and peace. In France, he established the Plum Village. This is in the southwest of France. And this has now become the West's largest and most active Buddhist monasteries. They have about 200 resident monastics, and over 10,000 visitors will go to Plum Village every year. They come from all around the world to learn the art of mindful living. And Plum Village welcomes people of all ages, all backgrounds and faiths at a retreat where they can practice mindfulness in walking, sitting, eating, smiling, and breathing. So Thich Nhat Hanh has published over 100 books, including more than 70 books in English. Thich Nhat Hanh says that there is no peace in reminiscing about the past or worrying about the future. It is only in the present moment, being with your breath in the present moment, that you become fully alive. So you don't live in the past, you don't live in the future, you live in the present moment. It is in the present moment that you become truly alive. Mindfulness is an important technique for us to develop and open up the doors of wisdom and realization. We practice mindfulness to realize liberation, peace, and joy in our everyday life. You don't have to wait for many years to enjoy liberation, peace, and joy. These qualities will exist in the present moment. They're available to us as soon as we practice. What do we mean by mindfulness? The Pali word for this is sati, mindfulness. Sati or mindfulness means to stop or to maintain awareness of the object. And there is another Pali word, it goes by the word vipassana. Vipassana means to go deeply into an object in order to observe it. That's called vipassana. When we are fully aware of an object and when we observe it deeply, the boundary between ourselves and the subject that we observe gradually gets dissolved, and the subject as well as the object become merged as one. Okay, so it is not enough to observe the object from outside. We need to penetrate an object and become one with it. That is how we can understand its true nature. Mindfulness means being in the present moment, and it means having clear awareness with regards to our body, our feelings, and our mind. It is a powerful tool to cope with negative situations, especially like when you experience stress, conflict, or pain. And the practice of mindfulness will bring clarity, calmness, and balance in our life. In our weekly Metta meditation, we start off by observing our body and breath. So we observe our posture. We notice that if our posture is incorrect, it will affect our well-being. And we are also aware of different parts of our body, especially our internal organs, which we treat with love and kindness. So we smile to different parts of the body to bring relaxation and to regard them with kindness and gratitude. Let us think how lucky we are to have eyes that can see, ears that can hear, a nose that can smell, a tongue that can taste, a body that can touch, and a mind that can know. These are the 6 senses that we have, and how lucky we are that all the sense spaces are operating very well. Now, the breath is an ideal object to develop our meditation. Do you know how many breaths you take in a day? It is estimated that we take about 20,000 breaths per day. But are you aware of at least one breath? By being aware of the breath is a good way of anchoring our attention and developing our mindfulness. In fact, the Buddha has given some discourses on how we can develop breath awareness. It's given the Satipatthana Sutta, a discourse on the establishment of mindfulness, Anapanasati Sutta, the discourse on awareness of the breath. And in many other instances, the Buddha has given some instructions on how to observe the breath. The first exercise is what we call conscious breathing. That is, when we breathe in, we are aware that we are breathing in. When we breathe out, we are aware that we're breathing out. When we practice this way, our breathing becomes conscious breathing. The exercise is simple, yet its effects are profound. And in order to succeed, you will have to put your whole mind into your breathing and nowhere else. Maybe after taking a few breaths, your mind will start straying away and you're no longer on your breath. This is quite a normal thing. Many people experience this. I think everybody experiences this. I wouldn't say many. Everybody will experience this. The mind straying away. Now, when that happens, do not despair. The moment when you realize it, that is the breath of mindfulness. So you're aware that your mind is no longer on the breath, and that is mindfulness. And then when you make the effort to bring your breath again, your attention to the breath, that is right effort, and you are doing it with mindfulness. Through some practice, there will be some moments when your mind is with your breath, and eventually you become one with your breath. This is the meaning of mindfulness of the body in the body. You become one with the breath. When you practice awareness of a single conscious breath, that is normally not a problem. But try to extend breathing consciously for 10 breaths without your mind straying away. And if you can do that, you have taken a valuable step on the path of practice. Now, how about extending the time? We practice conscious breathing for 10 minutes, and then you notice some change occurring within you. How can you have a simple practice like this and that can bring important results? Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh mentions that some important results that we get from conscious breathing, the first benefit of conscious breathing is returning to yourself. In every day, we often get lost in forgetfulness. We lose touch with ourselves. We feel alienated from ourselves. So when you have conscious breathing as a wonderful way of returning to yourselves, he uses the term returning home after a long journey. So as you watch the breath and you remain with your breath for a while, it is almost that you're coming back home after a long journey. Because in everyday life, you're lost in forgetfulness. Your mind is going all over the place. And you lose touch of yourself. You're not in contact with yourself. When you do conscious breathing, it's a way of returning to yourself. So you're returning home after a long journey. The second result of conscious breathing is that you come into contact with life in the present moment. Actually, it is only in the present moment that you can touch life. It is like the wheel, where the part of the tire that touches the road, that is the point. So that is the present moment. It's like the wheel just touching the road, okay? So it is when we breathe consciously, this is how we contact life in the present moment. This is how we touch life. Although the life around us is wonderful and abundant, but we are not in contact with it. All right? When you're not in contact with it, you're not really living your lives. So to breathe with full awareness is almost a miraculous way to let go of the regrets and anxiety and to be in touch with life in the present moment. In fact, when your mind is worried, when you're filled with anxiety, have you tried just going back to your breath again? Because if you do, you'll find that in the present moment you will regain calmness and control over yourself, control over your mind. Otherwise, your mind will be deterring everywhere. So when you follow your breath, you will begin to have a sense of ease. You are no longer dominated by anxieties and longing. So this, just the simple act of watching the breath can quickly return you to self-awareness and peace and calmness. Now, as your breath becomes more regular, as you begin to watch your breath and it becomes regular, you might find that peace and joy will arise and you become more stable with every moment. With conscious breathing, you come back to yourself and you restore the oneness of your body and mind. And this allows us to be in contact with what is happening in the present moment and to experience the essence of life. So I'm going to invite you to spend a few moments of conscious breathing. And this is something that you can do. Not only in meditation, but even when you're walking, when you're doing other things, when you're waiting for things, standing in line waiting for things, watch your breath. As you breathe in, you know that you're breathing in. As you breathe out, you know that you're breathing out. It's so simple as that. But when you do that, a lot of wonderful things happen. And this is when you experience the essence of life. Okay, so now we will proceed to our metta meditation. And I will sound a bell. First of all, we will adopt the smiling, the inner smile to different parts of the body. Then we go to the breath, and then we proceed on to metta meditation. So that's the plan for tonight. So just sit in a comfortable position, be relaxed. Yeah, if you're sitting on a chair, just keep your back straight, don't slouch. If you're sitting on the floor, on a cushion, that is fine as well. Actually, the sitting position will naturally make your spinal cord erect. So that's why some people actually prefer sitting on the floor when they do meditation. So if you're ready, I'll just sound a bell and we can get started with our metta meditation. Now let us bring our mind home by just being with our breath. Take a few deep breaths, and as you do, you have a feeling of calmness and relaxation. Now we will proceed with the practice of the inner smile. This is a meditation practice to enhance good health and well-being. Bring up your inner smile, because a smile radiates peace, happiness, friendliness, and relaxation. Don't forget to smile in your heart. We will smile, we will direct our smile at different parts of our body, at the different organs. And when you smile, you bless the organs with love and kindness. Now let us proceed first to the crown of the head, to the very top of your head. You can feel some sensations, maybe in your scalp. Can you feel? Try to turn your mindfulness to the top of your head, to the crown of your head. Let the smiling energy accumulate there and smile at your crown. Can you feel your crown relaxing and opening up with a smile? And now just be aware of your forehead. Is your forehead tense? So now just relax your forehead and put a smile on your forehead. Can you feel your forehead smiling now? And now, just to the spot between your eyebrows, putting your smile at the spot. Can you feel the relaxation? And now to your eyes, please just be aware of your eyes, putting smiles in your eyes, relaxing your eyes. Now being aware of your face, putting a smile on your face. And now just being aware of your neck. Are you aware of your neck now? Can you feel your neck? As you're at the base of your neck is your thyroid gland. Smile at your neck, at your thyroid gland. Now let us move our mindfulness down to your heart. Let the smiling energy flow into your heart. Let the smile open up and relax the heart, letting go of the tensions stored in your heart. Is your heart smiling? Now radiate the love from your heart to your lungs. Feel the lungs breathe in easily. And gratitude to your lungs and heart for keeping you alive from day to day, from moment to moment. And now to your solar plexus. It's an energy center. That's where your nerves meet, junction with your nerves. And the solar plexus will get tensed up when you experience negative emotions, when you're filled with tension, anger, jealousy, frustration. The solar plexus will get tensed up. Now put your smile energy there and relax your solar plexus so you have good energies, good feelings. Is your solar plexus relaxing now with a smile? Now, very closely connected to your solar plexus will be like your liver, which is just below your rib cage on the right side of the body. And the liver, of course, clears your body of toxic substances. Soften your liver with a smile and blessing your liver with good health. And now move your smile to the lower part, to your back, where your kidneys are located. Put a smile on your kidneys. Smiling at your kidneys that filters your blood and removing waste from the body. Now moving on to the left side of your body, just at the lower rib cage, will be your spleen. Send a smile to your spleen. And just below the spleen is the pancreas. Smile at your pancreas, thanking your pancreas for its work to keep you well. May the pancreas function smoothly. And now sending your smile to your stomach and intestines. This is your digestive system. They work together with the other organs to help you absorb nutrition from your food. A smile for your stomach, your intestines, just the small intestines and the large intestines. It's so important to have a good digestive system because that will keep you healthy and happy. And also now, smiling energy for your urinary tract, your bladder, and the urinary tract. And also blessings, a smile for the prostate gland for males, and for the females, the ovaries and uterus. So what you have done is just to be aware of the body and the organs in the body and bringing smiles to your body. So you bring relaxation with wishes of good health and blessings. Now let us return back to the breath, because it's a good object to anchor our mindfulness. And let us just pay a little bit more attention on the breath. Just observing the breath as you breathe in and out, without tension, with relaxation, but alertness of mind. As you breathe in, you're aware that you're breathing in. And as you breathe out, you're aware that you breathe out. Very often people put their attention at their nostril level because that's where they can feel the breath coming in and out. But if you find difficulty in watching your breath at your nostril, you can watch your breath somewhere else, at your throat and at the back of your mouth, or in your lungs or your abdomen, because the breath occurs in different parts of your body, not just at your nostril. So as you observe the breath, it's like you sitting at the beach watching the waves come and go. So you have a sense of relaxation, but the alertness of mind watching the breath. And in order to keep track of the breath, because if you don't keep track, it's very easy for the mind to stray away. Yeah. So in order to do this, we do some counting. As you breathe in and out, you count as 1, in and out, count 2, and so on, up to the count of 10, and then returning back to number 1. If at any stage that your mind has strayed away, don't despair. It is quite natural for the mind to stray away. Just being aware that the mind had strayed away is mindfulness. And then you bring the mind back to the breath and continue. So if you can remember the last number that you were counting, you can continue from there. But if you've completely forgotten where you were, go back to number 1. Okay, so let's spend some time just watching the breath, observing the breath. This is called Anapanasati, watching awareness of the breath. And now we proceed with sending wishes of metta, first to ourselves and then to others. Of course, with the practice of loving kindness meditation, it is called universal friendliness. So you send loving kindness to all beings without distinction. But maybe this might be a bit difficult for people who are just starting out. So in order to start with our practice, to strengthen our practice, we begin sending loving kindness to people who are close to us first. And then we extend the boundaries of loving kindness so that one day, so that we will be able to expand it and eventually being able to engulf the whole world and all beings with thoughts of loving kindness. The first set of loving kindness wishes, we send them to ourselves. Yeah. So when you make these wishes, embrace yourself with loving kindness and whisper to yourself the wishes and feel the loving wishes inside. The 4 wishes are: first, may my heart be peaceful and free. Just think how you would like to feel protected and free from inner and outer harm. May my heart be peaceful and free. The second wish is, may my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. Having a contented mind, feeling a sense of completeness. No more running after something or having a sense of deprivation or having a sense that you lack something. May my mind be happy. The third wish is, may my body be healthy. Yeah, you can appreciate what good health is like. Sometimes we take good health for granted. It's only that when we become sick, then we say, the good health that you have taken for granted is now no longer there. So have a wish for the body, may my body be healthy. And the fourth wish is, may I be well and happy, having a sense of ease and well-being. However, if you're just starting this meditation and you think that having 4 wishes might be too many for you to handle, then I would suggest that you just focus on 1 wish. Maybe you like to focus on the 4th wish. May I be well, may I be happy. And as you make these wishes, smile inside. These wishes are meant to trigger the feeling of loving kindness in our hearts. The wishes themselves is not a substitute for loving kindness. So they are just to bring up the feeling of love and kindness. Then after sending this loving kindness wishes to yourself, and then we will send them to others. Yeah, and I'll guide you in the process. So if you're ready right now, let us send a loving kindness to yourself. May my heart be peaceful and free. Smile inside your heart. May my heart be peaceful and free. Have a sense of contentment, peace, calmness. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May my body be healthy to enjoy the blessings of good health. May I be well and happy. Feel the wellness and happiness inside you. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. In order to develop our loving kindness, let us send loving wishes to people who are close to us, people who have taken care of us, and we have benefited so much from their love, for their care and sacrifice for us. Here we can think about our parents, our grandparents, your teachers, your mentors, people who have looked after you. Just have in mind this group of people as you make the wishes from your heart, just thanking them for their kindness, and then sending loving thoughts to wherever they are. You have wishes that may they, wherever they are, be well and happy. If you're sending loving kindness to your parents, your mother, just imagine that your mother is seated in front of you. She's in a good state of mind. So you speak to her from your heart. You say, Mother, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. As you begin to think about the kindness and the care that your mother has given you for all the years. And then send loving kindness to your father, who have supported the family. And your grandparents, if you were close to your grandparents, and to your teachers, where we have so much knowledge from them, and especially your Dharma teachers. And if you have some mentors, you can also send loving kindness to them. All right, so just have the people in your mind and speak to them from your heart, making wishes of loving kindness. You make a wish. May your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Now let us send thoughts of loving kindness to our immediate family members. You can send loving kindness to your spouse, to your children, to your grandchildren. If you don't have immediate family of your own, you can send loving kindness to your siblings, to your nephews and nieces, to your friends, close friends. So you can either send loving kindness to them as a group or one by one. And if you can almost like assemble them in front of you as you make a wish, you can say, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Lovely wishes, wishes of loving kindness to every one of them. All right? So now let's send our wishes of loving kindness to our immediate family members. Now let's send our thoughts of loving kindness to all beings around the world. Just imagine that all beings around the world are gathered around you, and they have all assumed a human form. So they are beings in every direction. Let us now send wishes of love and kindness to the beings in the forward direction. Beings in the forward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Loving kindness to beings in the rightward direction. Loving kindness to the beings in the backward direction. Beings in the leftward direction. Beings in the downward direction. And beings in the outward direction. Now, let us now invoke on the blessings from the Triple Gem to give them blessings. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakan tu sabba devata sabba buddhan bhavena sadasoti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakan tu sabba devata sabba dhammanu bhavena sadasoti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba sanganu bhavena sadasoti bhavantu te. Now in the calmness of your mind, let us share your blessings with the devas, with the guardian deities and protectors, so that they may rejoice in these merits and continue to give you and your loved ones guidance and protection. Etavatacha ammehi sampadam punya sampadam sabideva sabisata sabibhuta anumodantu sabba sampati setya. Let us now transfer merits to your departed relatives and friends. Idang me Nyatinang hotu Sukhita hontu Nyatayo idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu Nyatayo idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu Nyatayo. Let us make some aspirations by the grace of these merits that we have accumulated. May we not follow the way of the foolish. May we be blessed with wise friends and skillful teachers. May we always follow the path of Dhamma wherever we are, and may we one day achieve the highest place on Nibbana. Emena, Punya Kamena, Mami Bala Samagamo. Satang samagamoto yavanibana patiya. Let us make a closing invocation. O Buddha, my spiritual master and refuge, thank you for the blessings, guidance and protection. The Dhamma, holy saints and spiritual teachers, bodhisattvas, Dhamma protectors and devas, thank you for the blessings, guidance and protection. May the Buddha be at my head, the Dhamma in my heart, and the Sangha by my side to guide and protect me always. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear-struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and may all beings find relief. May all beings share in these merits that we have generated. May these merits help to bring them good health, happiness and peace. May beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, to share in these merits of ours, and may they long protect the Buddha's sasana. Let's say sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.